Well, we are back on the Morning Brew with friends, and this is great. We got our friends from Mama's Minerals and an artist, Kevin, this morning, Kevin Smith. This is so much fun. You guys have a just a giant craft show coming up on the 20th, right?
On June 20th from 10 to 4.
That'll be great. It's going to be art like this and more.
Yeah, we've got over 150 artists, most of them from New Mexico. We're also doing a great community area, which will be fantastic. Habitat for Humanity, Big Brothers Big Sisters, Meals on Wheels, and lots of other local charity groups. I
love it. You guys are all with Mama's Minerals, and I love it that it's called Community Rocks. Ba-dum-bum. I love that. That is so much fun. And it's a pretty big event, though,
yes.
Really. And it's going to be kids and everything there at this thing,
it's our 10th year.
Is it really already?
It is, and we've got two great bands, Cubatana. They're a marimba band, as well as Wagogo. Yeah, and then we've got 3 food trucks as well.
Great.
One's an Argentinian, and another one's grilled cheese called Cheesy Street.
I love those guys. I do love those guys.
This is Jeanette. She's one of our teachers, so a lot of her work.
And some of this work is yours, Jeanette, right?
Yes, it is.
And this one back here is yours, Kevin.
Yes.
So and Jeanette, what do you work with? What kind of stones do you like to work with?
I work with all mostly beads, seed beads, and I do a lot of mixed media, canvas, found objects, that sort of thing.
Very cool. So how did you get working with minerals and doing all of this?
Well, I started teaching the classes at Mama's, and I started getting a little more interested, learning a little bit more about them, and trying to incorporate them into my work.
Very cool. And Kevin, this is like a giant thing. What is this behind us here? This is a big piece of, I'm going to guess, petrified wood.
No, it's not. It's called Gurtite.
Gurtite.
It's an iron replacement stalactite.
Crazy.
It's mounted on a mirror where you can see absolutely every element of the mineral.
That is amazing. That really is cool. Where do you find that kind of mineral?
That's coming out of Mexico.
And is it the kind of thing you have to like mine and really kind of dig out, or is it like just kind of lying around?
No, it's mined.
That's very cool. And how did you end up becoming an artist working in minerals like this yourself?
I have no idea. About eight years ago, I knew I was going to combine wood and stone. So started with pocket knives, did a little jewelry, and then opportunities arose where I could do larger pieces.
Very cool. And I know you made the whole stand and everything for this too.
Yes, black walnut.
Oh, is it walnut? Yes. So how did you end up becoming a carpenter too then? I mean, this is amazing.
Well, it's the shine is what I aim for. Most people like to do woodworking, but they don't like to do the finishing part. I like to get to the finishing part.
So it's a race to the end.
No, it's a slow race.
Oh, is it really?
It is.
Well, I've been in like furniture and stuff like that, and that polishing and sanding and everything. It's real meditative, isn't it? When you sit there and you really...
22 different types of sandpaper, 20 coats of hand-rubbed oil.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's amazing.
He'll have this piece as well as a few more for sale at the Arts and Crafts Fair. And if you need more information about the fair, our website's really all-encompassing, and it has lots of information about the mamasminerals.com.
Excellent, excellent. And you guys have been around for a while, Mama's Minerals now. It's
about 30 years.
Has it been that long? That's
Laura,
amazing.
the president, she started this out of the back of her truck a long time ago. Now we have 2 great locations, one here in Albuquerque and then one in Santa Fe at the La Fonda Hotel. And
you guys find some of the craziest, most beautiful, there's fossils, there's really rare rocks. It's not like gemstones, but it's amazing stuff.
We have a little bit
right. And how do you find this? How do you come across this stuff?
Well, Laura takes great trips to some really key shows throughout the country, and she's developed really good partnerships with people that go to these mines and find all of these treasures, and over the years, and so she's been really fortunate to have built those relationships. She's found that network. Exactly.
That's very cool. That's very cool. So Jeanette, what is like some of the favorite stuff you've found to work with?
I love found objects and incorporating those with the shiny stuff, all of the stones and all of the, I like the combination of things together. I like to include bones and various other objects.
Very cool, because some of these here, which ones of these are yours? We have so many different pieces of art.
Canvas pieces and most of the jewelry is
And
mine.
this one, it looks like there's a feather in this one, and then in that one, I can't quite tell from here what is.
Those are polymer cane pieces that I've made.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. And with these, I mean, how much does something like this go for at the art show?
This size is about $95, and that depends on, that size is approximate because sometimes it includes more work. This piece here is also 95 because of the beadwork on that.
Yeah. What kind of feather is this, by the way?
That's an exotic bird feather that comes from Hawaii, but I don't recall what type of bird. But
It's got a beautiful blue to it.
yeah, and the backside is red.
Oh, is it really? Oh, that's very cool. So how do you get to use that in the art then?
Yes.
That's awesome. I love that. And then, of course, we have artwork from our friend Sean Wells.
Yeah, it's down front and center on the floor.
Yeah, she's a friend of the show. She's
yeah.
great fun, absolutely.
It's a really small world. I used to own a restaurant in South Carolina, and we had a beer that we sold. And so when I came out here and I saw her work, I was like, this looks really familiar. And then she said, well, I do label art for that beer.
Yes.
And so that was really funny.
Yeah, she also does label art for wine and everything.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
So she'll be at the fair.
Great.
Liz from ML Designs makes these great birdhouses that look like Airstreams.
That's like I think you call those a canned ham, right?
I guess. And so we brought that, and Pat, one of our other teachers at the store, she brought a couple pieces. The one I'm wearing on my neck, as well as
Which is one of the biggest pieces of turquoise I've seen in a while.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
You guys are one of the rare places around that can find the giant pieces of
we
turquoise.
have a huge selection of turquoise beads as well as rough turquoise of all sizes.
Because it's much harder to find the actual stones anymore. Most of the stuff you find is the reconstituted turquoise, right?
Right. Yeah, we have most of our beads are, they're what we, they're called stabilized. They have a resin in there, so that when you're wearing them, they don't break and look bad after a week.
Right, they don't wear down.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be the worst thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, there aren't many places anymore where you can get the full giant stones of turquoise.
Yeah, we've got a great selection of those. So you should come by and check it out.
I need to. It's been a minute since I've been in the store. Although one of my favorite things to do when I am walking around the plaza in Santa Fe is to just pop in and go see the things, because the fossils there are mind-blowing to me.
Now, have you been to our new location?
In Santa Fe?
No, in Albuquerque.
In Albuquerque, not yet.
We just expanded back last fall. We're now at Rio Grande and I-40 near Bellama, near the Hotel Albuquerque.
Right.
And it's about 12,000 square feet.
That's a lot bigger than the old space.
Yeah.
So what did that let you guys do?
Well, a lot more product to display, because Laura's found all these treasures over the years, and if we don't have enough space, you have to store them. And so now a lot of it you can go and explore. We have this really great courtyard in the back, and it's going to be a kids area on the Arts and Crafts Day. Kids can dig for minerals and fossils. We have large pieces that carvers like to buy to create their artwork. And we also have a great rock pile where you can find really inexpensive New Mexico minerals, especially for the kids. They love that.
That's very cool. Well, the art show's on the 20th, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to see you guys there. We got Felix y los Gatos going to take us out.